I thought that other guy was leaving.
What's happening? How are you?
Hello.
Boricua.
Bien,
¿Todo bien?
gracias.
She's very excited to see you as well. I know. When was the last time you were here? I think it was it last year? Or
Year and a half.
year and a
Hey
half
guys,
ago?
how's it going?
This is our
Hey,
group
dude.
hangout.
Hi.
Jimmy, are you familiar with it?
I mean,
Basically, let
yeah.
me
Hi.
introduce everyone to you. This is our microphone right here. This is our camera, and it allows us to hang out with all these people from all over the world. It's kind of a behind-the-scenes look at what we do here in the newsroom. I'm out of breath because I ran all the way over here. And my elder was Bill Schuman's probably going to do like a little live in on the news set, so we bring it down just a little bit, but it's a way for them to see what we do here.
Right.
Okay, so let me introduce you. Thanks so much for stopping by.
No, my pleasure.
Hey, good morning. It's Maria from the Fox 11 newsroom here in Los Angeles. I've got Jimmy Smits.
Hey guys.
Such a huge fan of yours, as everyone in the
Thanks,
hangout. So let me quickly introduce you to everybody who's hanging out
I want
here.
to say good morning, but I don't know where everybody is.
This is Donato. He's hanging out in Reno with us today.
Hey, what's happening?
Elaine is in Canada. She's in Ottawa.
Hello.
Hi, Jimmy.
How are you?
And Justin is Brighton. He's in the UK.
Yo, Jess.
Kempton is in
Nighttime over there.
Calgary. Yes.
Hi, Jimmy.
Kim is in Kansas
Hi.
City.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Kimmy? What's happening?
Matt is here in Anaheim.
Hello.
Tom is
morning.
in Atlanta.
Hey, ATL.
Trev is in the UK as well. He's in Yorkshire.
Hey, man.
And Troy, I forgot where you're at.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. That's right. Massachusetts. Yes.
I'm not going to tell you I'm a Yankees fan.
Oh, I can tell you something about that too.
Hey, if you're watching on air, make sure you plus and comment. If you got a question for Jimmy, please tag me or anyone in the hangout, and we'll try to get it to him, okay? And don't forget to subscribe and share the link and thumbs up, all that good stuff on social media.
Smile and I'll take a picture.
Oh, we'll do lots of that, definitely. So Jimmy's here talking about Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
I just read some article that said you were like the best addition to any show ever, and that's not the first show. I mean, you were on Dexter. You were one of my favorites of all time.
Thanks, man. Well, I have jumped on board a couple of shows before, so.
How do you do it? Like what? There's like this magic dust that you have or something. Like you just bring the whole to.
No, I mean,
show.
I've just been lucky. I've picked some shows that have really good writing, so that's the bottom line. When the writing is good, it just helps a lot. But it's about you're jumping on board a fast-moving train, so it's about getting figure out the lay of the land in terms of how the show operates and what the creator envisioned for the show, and see where your character can fit in like spokes in a wheel.
Yeah, I like the analogy, spokes in the wheel. I know you guys have questions for Jimmy, so I'm definitely going to turn it over to you. Who's got the first one? Matt, yes, go ahead.
First off, I'm a huge fan, NYPD Blue. I love Dexter. And I've watched every single episode of Sons of Anarchy, and you're rocking it, I gotta say.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much.
But I was just wondering, Sons of Anarchy deals directly with a lot of racism topics, and I was wondering exactly like how you approached that, because there's I don't know, it seems very interesting to me.
Yeah, I think more than anything, the fact that the show has really gritty writing and is dealing with a world that audiences really haven't seen. The world makes no kind of apologies and excuses for itself, and I think the audience really gets into the whole thing about the hierarchy of the club and how that all operates, and it's very raw in terms of what you're talking about, the violence. Yeah. I mean, it's, if you think about the way the penal system is in this country, it's very kind of like segregated in a lot of ways. So I think that's part of what Kurt Sutter, who really cut his teeth working on another gritty show, The Shield, that's at his forefront of his work. But I don't think I would be involved if it didn't have layers of other things going on, and the characters are very kind of archetypal, and it's kind of like Hamlet in a lot of ways, It's people. So try to balance all of that stuff. I hope that answers your question.
To be honest, I have not. I've only seen bits of Sons of Anarchy, and because you are on it now, honestly, would be the reason for me to tune in. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so Kempton, yes, what's your question?
Yeah. So Jimmy, another show of yours I like is when you were joined the West Wing cast. I want to ask you, how did you bring the immediate gravitas and authority to the role? Like, you really stood out. I really believe that you are that person.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that, Captain. Well, I was a big fan of the show, and that's one of the things that you have to do is really kind of learn a show that you're jumping into. But just like for any other kind of role, you know, you do your research, and luckily I had been involved in a lot of community activism and political issues, so there were people that I talked to, including the person who is now the president of our country, you know, just about their life experiences and stuff. And as an actor, you kind of are like a sponge. You get a lot of kind of material and people that you talk to, and you use what you can use in that character.
Sorry, quick follow-up. Do you keep a mental picture of those people, or do you actually take notes?
When I talk to people?
Yeah. Or for when you prepare for
now digital stuff, you know, you can be recording.
You can be Siri. Yes, yeah.
You're right.
Like a job for this Sons job, I did talk to a lot of people who were involved in motorcycle clubs, and they call them clubs, not gangs, but. And I did speak to a lot of what they call veteranos, who are people who have been involved in the, you know, who have been on the other side of the tracks, just to kind of, and they don't like people taking notes. That takes away your street cred, right?
But as an actor, I think you have to have that skill. I mean, you have to just pick up on stuff, like, right, I would imagine. Right? You just kind of file it away.
Yeah.
Kim, yes, what's your question?
Kim.
Hi. Now, I am a very big fan of Star Wars, and I want to know how. Well, I have a two-part question. How did you get selected for the role that you played, the senator, and how did you feel playing that role?
I got selected because I got a call one day. Well, my agent said, you're going to get a call
You don't have to audition anymore, right?
I still audition.
You do? Really?
I audition.
Wow.
Yeah, I still audition. I still don't get jobs that I want.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there's always doors, ceilings that you have to deal with. But I did get a call from Mr. Lucas, and the call went kind of, you know, we really like your work and we'd love for you to join our family, but before I continue this conversation, you have to know that a lightsaber is not part of the conversation.
Darn.
Similarly,
at that point, I'm like, nope, not doing it.
Exactly. Well, when I got this job, it basically was the same kind of conversation. It was like, you know, we'd love for you to join the show, but we can't talk about motorcycles because your character won't be on a motorcycle.
No, don't.
We're not even a Vespa? Come on. Yeah.
Justin, yeah, what's your question?
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, my question's completely different, actually, from all the Star Wars stuff. Jimmy, what was it like working with Paul Reubens on Pee-wee's Playhouse?
See, those are
That's
important
a totally different question.
You're authorized conky repairman. That's who I was. Paul is he's a genius. He is a genius, and he created that world that was just like incredible, and was a big fan of the show, and it was just fun to work on.
Who did I miss? Who's got another question? Who did I miss? Elaine, yes, go ahead, Elaine.
Canada.
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. Not so much a question as a comment. As what was it, King of Brooklyn?
Sorry?
You were declared King of Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Long time ago, yeah, and L.A. Law.
Bio there, huh?
I've followed you for a long, long
difficult time returning to television in recent years.
Do you ever Google yourself? Do you ever look yourself up?
No, that's weird.
A festival title or something?
Yeah, well, you know, Brooklyn is a borough in New York. It's a
Mhm.
little small area. Well, it's not small because
Not
if it
small.
were a city, it would be one of the largest cities in the United States. But Brooklynites are a strange breed.
Yeah.
My wife always tells me, if people know that you're from, you would stop anywhere in the world, in an airport, anywhere. If anybody has to just say Brooklyn, then you would.
And they know.
Your wife won.
Wanda.
Wanda, yes, cute, lovely. Like I saw you guys once across the street at Osh one day, and you guys were just shopping for little things, and
Yeah,
I'm going,
yeah.
oh my God, there they are!
That's right.
I'm just like normal
We're like
people, yeah,
we
buying
do
light
too.
bulbs.
We're buying light bulbs like everybody
It's
else.
so great. Troy, yes, go ahead. What's your question, Troy?
Yes, actually,
You
a
have the
two-part
last
question.
question.
Okay, it's a two-part question. What inspired you to be an actor, and what was your favorite role?
I'm sorry, Troy. The first part of it was.
What inspired you to be an actor, and
Oh.
what was your favorite role?
You know, I moved around a lot, Troy. When we were young, we moved to different areas, and after a lot of therapy, I think that has a lot to do with planting the
Okay.
seed for doing what I do.
Jimmy has to go. Will you guys take
They're
a
waiting
quick
for me on
question?
set.
Yeah, they are. Will you take a quick photo with me and Jimmy? Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Here's your camera. I'm gonna sit up top. Cheese. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
They're
Thanks so
taking
much.
photos.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, man.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thanks a
Please
lot,
come and
Jimmy.
visit us again.
Okay.
Okay.
Great
thank
talk.
you.
Don't read those
Talking to you,
bios. Those
Jimmy.
bios
I
have
know,
a lot
you're
of
wrong.
information.
I always like to pull up the wiki and
Plays
IMDb.
highlight. I never play highlight in my
I
life.
know.
That's the.